You know, the problem with Samus dabbing is that she tends to, you know, like to spin around whenever she does it. It's kind of a weird thing, but hey, you do you, Samus. Welcome back to more Metroid Prime Trilogy. In last episode, we were beginning our trek to get the our next suit upgrade. And it's quite an interesting one, actually. It's one that has quite a history with the Metroid series, actually. It's a very iconic one. Now, we got a couple more rooms to go through, so it doesn't look like we have much to do, but there's actually quite a bit between us and that suit upgrade. But real quick, let's make a quick detour, because there is past this light door something very handy you're going to want to pick up, especially right now, because I think this is another one of those cases where you don't have a lot of chances to save. You could go back if you want to and backtrack to save, but it's better just pick up this energy tank and get your health refilled right now. So that's 8 of them already right now. Yeah, it's only probably 6 of them we'll have to get during the post-game pickups. So that's cool. Oh, actually, you know what? Come to think of it, speaking of saving, the thing is, you actually have a quick shortcut back to the gyro chamber through here. Just bring your scan visor and activate this terminal here, and that'll bring down some grapple points for you to get across here. Like I said, this leads to the main gyro chamber, so from there you can easily get to a save point back. So there's that if you want. But let's just say that very soon there'll be another way to cross that gap if you didn't activate those things. Now the thing is, we're supposed to go this way, and we will be, but if you go through this door, you're going to run into, I believe you run into a dead end here, essentially. We have this long, big gap we can't cross, so this is where you have to switch to the ink hive, because obviously it's the only thing you can do when you have a long gap that you can't cross. It's probably one thing or the other. In this particular case, it's going to the ink hive. Okay, now starting as we enter the ink hive here, we're going to start to see, I believe, dark pirate commandos in this room. Yep, speak of the devil, there they are. Almost quite literally as far as devil goes. So what? Please tell me I at least killed that one before I fell. Did I? I can't tell if I did or not. I think I did. Is that the first time I fell, too? Yeah, you can actually fall in this game, and it's actually not a big deal when you fall. You just lose, like, 10 energy. Literally, that's it. And it's funny, because they made such a big deal of it in the demo. Like, they had the danger meter popping up whenever you approached a gap in the demo. It's actually quite fascinating that it does that in demo, not in the final game. But, yeah, you basically, you lose just 10 energy, and you drop back to basically right before you fell. So, really, there really isn't much penalty for falling in this game. There really isn't. Falling large gaps, no big deal. Damn, it just teleports right back up. It's kind of silly, actually, the way it happens. And right there, as you can see, that is our one of our keys to the temple, actually. But it's going to be a little bit before we can get that. Anyways, in here, we now have a way to cross. We have these grapple points that weren't in the Sanctuary Fortress, but we've also got Dark Breed, so if you want to, I would suggest clearing them out first before you cross this gap, because this could get pretty nasty if they are still lingering about while you're trying to grapple across, because it can be quite an issue there. I believe this is the 50th episode, actually, and every time an LP reaches the 50th episode, I always get, like, pretty excited, I guess. Just how I am. Like, I'm always excited whenever I manage to reach, like, some sort of milestone in a project. I've never had a project reach 100 episodes, and I don't know if this one's going to reach it, but I will say that this game is going by a lot faster than I thought it would, actually. I don't know if it's going to be less episodes than Prime 1 was. I think Prime 1 took up the first 27 episodes, so I think we're up to 23, if that's the case, for Prime 2, so yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure Prime 2 is longer than Prime 1. Like, I'm almost certain of that. It definitely took a lot more episodes, that's for sure. In the blind LP, like 20 more, but, again, it was the blind, so I don't know. Okay, so we are in the room that houses our next suit upgrade, but there's still more for us to do before we can get to that suit upgrade. First, let's clear out this res bit here. We're gonna be clearing out quite a few of them in this room, actually. This is our next suit upgrade. I'm not going to scan it because I don't want to spoil it quite yet, because we're not gonna be able to get it for, well, probably until the end of the episode, actually, come to think of it. So if you use this morph ball slot, you'll see that activates 4 lasers. But the lasers are facing the wrong way. You want them to actually hit the sensors on the top of this structure here. And that will give us access to the suit upgrade. But we're going to have to find another way to get them to turn around first. Turn around. So we lower this gate with that terminal there. And then we're going to switch once again back to Inghive. And I think you're going to want to get your scan visor out, if I'm not mistaken, for this particular room. Because there's something that in this room that is specific only to this room in the entire game. We have, as you can see, they're war wasp hives, but what comes out of them is not war wasps, but, come on, get out of your hive. There you go. These are dark war wasps. Pretty much exactly the same as regular war wasps, though, so don't really care for them much. And if you're quick enough, they won't be a problem when you're crossing, but we'll see. Okay. Thank God that worked out. I love when you can see the projectiles like firing at the, you know, during that cutscene when it's activating the portal. Because they're trying to fire at you, but they're missing because you're not there. You're not loaded in during these cutscenes, so it's just pretty funny. You see that in that room. You also see with the Dark Troopers and the Dark Aegon Waste. Anyways, now that we're on the other side of this room, we can turn around these laser generators by using those spinners. So first of all, you got to clear out these annoying res bits, because otherwise they're going to cause issues for you. There's actually 2 res bits on both sides of the room, and they are trying to hide, like, just by being, like, you can see the orb that's in right there on the platform. That is a res bit that's inactive, so it's going to activate as soon as it sees us. So, if you're good at timing this, you can clear it out before it puts out its shield. There you go. Alright, time to turn these lasers around. That's pretty much all you have to do, is just turn all 4 of the lasers around, then you'll... And make sure you turn around all 4 of them. It's easy to miss one, then go through the whole process of going through there, and then get back up there, and then you realize, and you activate the... Yeah, it's a pain in the butt if you miss one. That's all I'm getting at here. Did I scan these? Yes, I did. Okay. Just the 3 spins is all it takes to get them to turn around all the way. Okay, now that res bit's gonna... Pretty sure you can't hit them while they're inactive, so you have to get them to aggro first before you do anything else. Ah, I missed. Shit. Okay, here. It's, uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna do the... Okay. When it's doing this... Ah! Did I get it? Did I get it? Please tell me I got it. Did I get it? Okay, good, I did. That's 2 times in one episode it's happened where I've killed an enemy while falling. Okay, can I... Yes. Actually went pretty well, even though I fell there. I still managed to kill the Resbits before they did the... We still haven't witnessed the Resbits doing the virus attack on me quite yet, which is it's pretty funny when it happens the first time, but yeah, after that it just gets annoying. So turning these 4 lasers around. So that's how it's spelled, right? L-A-S-E-R, laser. So isn't that how it should be said? Just laser? Laser sounds cooler than laser. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that thinks that. Come on, generate that portal for me, thank you. Now you're thinking with portals. Well, I guess I'm wrong. We're actually getting this power-up at the middle of the episode. That's good, actually. That's good. That means we can get more done in the second episode. Like, start getting those keys. Guess what we gotta do next? we go. Probably between this episode and next one, I'm going to make sure I'm up to date on the scans, because obviously we've got a big Guardian coming up, so that's going to be one of the some of the Guardian scans that are left, but there's still other things left for us to worry about, especially with Endgame coming up here. But more importantly, let's activate those lasers. I said activate those lasers. Thank you. If they're all hit if all 4 sensors are hit simultaneously, this will open up the cage. Here it is, folks. A suit upgrade that's kind of, I think most long-term Metroid fans don't really care for this one, at least this instance of this particular suit upgrade. But this suit upgrade has been around since the very beginning. It's one of the main things this franchise is known for, thanks to Smash Bros. We got the screw attack. Press B to jump while in the air, press B again to space jump, press B repeatedly after that to screw attack. So, the screw attack is essentially 5 additional jumps on top of the 2 double jumps. On top of the double jump. So it works like this. You jump. Let's try this again. Okay. Jump, space jump, and then screw attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The timing is very sensitive with the jumps. If you press the B too late, it won't count and you'll end up falling. And not only that, but as you can see, when I hit the wall, I bounce back. That can be a bit of a problem, so you have to really pay attention to where you're going with the screw attack. You can't really steer it very much. I'm pretty sure you can't. Let me see if I can steer real quick. I'm probably going to fall as a result, but let's see if I can. You can barely steer. Like, there's not really much... Yeah, like, I barely steered like a smidge there. So whatever target you're headed for, you gotta make sure you're straight on. Now, the screw attack is, by definition, an attack. You can use it to attack enemies, but it's not really that intuitive, honestly, I find. But let's see if I can... Yeah, the problem is if you're getting knocked back by enemies during their projectiles, then you're not gonna be able to screw attack. You have to be like, I think... What the hell? How many times am I gonna fall? This is ridiculous. What the hell? I think by now the Arrow Trooper should be wondering why I'm not dying after falling this many times. Okay, I'm getting sick of this. I was gonna try and test out the screw attack on these guys, but it's not worth it. Flying enemies really are the best times to try the screw attack with, but yeah, it just doesn't. It's not very. It's very situational from what I find, honestly. But it's useful for quite a few things. It will be useful for post-game stuff, obviously. Now that we have the screw attack, it is time for us to collect the keys for the temple. Obviously, we know one of them is right there in an ink hive. In fact, let's go ahead and get that right now. Now, since we're really close to it, might as well. We already saw the first key, and we could have gotten it back when we got the spire ball, so there's that. The third key is actually right next to the temple itself, so... It's not going to be long before we have access to the temple. I can assure you, in fact, actually, we'll probably be fighting the Guardian in the very next episode, in fact. But we'll see. It just depends how much we get done this episode. But I'm pretty certain we're going to be fighting the Guardian in the next episode. So first of all, make our way down here. The closest portal to us right now is at the bottom of this room, I do believe. In fact, actually, just it's in the same room that had the caretaker class drone. It's this one right here. So using the same portal that we used last time, just go back to Inghive. Now, last time we were in this room, we were just getting to the caretaker class drone, but now, once again, we're going to have to clear out the warrior ing, I do believe. Do we? Oh no, the warrior ing are gone. It's just the inglets we have to deal with now. Okay. Well, here, let's, well, they're not really giving me much problem. Let's just jump across here. Here we go. Oh, I always forget you can't jump on this platform. It looks like a platform. Like, it seriously does. You tell me that's not a platform right there. Like, what the hell? I fell. I was worried I was actually stuck there and was going to have to go through for this thing to get out. But no. Okay. We're good. I guess you could screw attack your way across, but no, it's not worth it. Besides, you won't be able to get high enough. Okay, now this room we're going to be introduced to a mechanic of the screw attack. This is the, these are actually wall jump surfaces. We saw one of these back in the room that had the Powerbomb Guardian. Well, that's what these are for. You use the screw attack to actually wall jump across these. So that's what we have in place of the kinetic orb system here in Inghive. The timing is a little precise. You have to press B as soon as you hit the wall, basically. You do have a little bit of leadway. Samus will slide down a little bit if she hits the wall and you don't press B automatically. But there's not really there's not that much leniency to it. Like I'm pretty certain if you don't press B at just the right time, you're pretty much gonna end up falling. So it's kind of fidgety at times. But there we go. Here's our first Dark Temple key. Although normally this would be the second one you get, I'm pretty sure. You. If you want to, you can go ahead and open up this force field for you, just to have like a shortcut between here and whatnot. You know what? Now that I think about it, while I'm in here, let's go ahead and get this. We're about to get a missile expansion here. After dealing with these guys, of course, can't do anything here without dealing with the Dark Pirate Commandos. Let's actually kill you without falling this time. Thank you. There we go. Don't you fall. Thank you. I swear I was going to fall there, but nope. Gravity was nice to me that time. No, gravity had nothing to do with that. Okay, so in the Inghive in this room, as you can see, a wall jump surface, and right above it, missile expansion. So, take a guess what you do. There we go. There's not a lot of wall jump surfaces in this game, but that's a couple of them right off the bat. Okay, so since we yeah, let's go ahead and go back to Light Ether now. We'll go ahead and make our way down to the first floor to get that first key, or second key, more like in this case. Oh no! You guys are just relentless, aren't you? Here. Ah, he dodged it. Damn it. If I had landed on that platform, that would have been amazing, but no. It's just not gonna happen. I try to use the screw attack like as an actual attack, but it just never works out. Like the only time it did happen in the blind LP was complete accident. It was on a Metroid actually, but that's kind of getting ahead here to a room that I haven't been to yet. Okay, I'm not trying to side jump. I'm trying to. There you go. Whatever, that works. Okay, let's just. Yeah, now you have screw attack. It's a lot more convenient to just get across like that. Oh, you know what? I think actually it might be a quicker to get back. Yeah, actually, is it? Not really. I don't think so. I guess it really doesn't matter which way I go, because both ways are about the same. I think I'm pretty much equal distance no matter which way I go, so. Let's just go. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just go through the gyro chamber. Why not? We're so indecisive because I'm pretty sure it's equal distance at this point. But somehow I feel like this is just a smidge faster. These grapple points are now useless to us. We don't need them. There you go. Yeah, it may not seem like it, but that knockback, especially one particular instance where you're trying to get an energy tank later, it can be super annoying. Okay, now, oh yeah, that's right. Totally forgot what I was doing. So we have quite a few ways to get around now with the screw attack and the spire ball. Yeah, a lot of means of transportation essentially on our hands now. So yeah, just go through this elevator and then we're right there where the second key is. Come on. Come on, Cletus, come on. This elevator, seriously. Slowest elevator ever, I swear. Okay. Now, could we... I wonder if we could just simply switch to... We could stay in the Ing Hive, like, all the way. I think we could, actually. We could probably... Yeah, we're not going to have to go back to Sanctuary Fortress once we go back to the Ing Hive here. Because, we can take a straight shot back to... You know what? No. No. Just no. No. I ain't doing this. Adios, dickweed. I just had to do that. As you can hear by the AC, it's obviously still summertime as I'm recording this. In fact, it's the 5th of August, I think. Like I said, in between 2 work nights. Oh, no. You know what? Well, fine. I'll just get you out of the way. Dark Visor and Dark Beam. That's the ticket to defeating these Dark Pirate Commandos. Whoa! You went so fast and so close to me that you did go out of target. Or out of, yeah, whatever it is. Oh, okay, so yeah, sometimes the Dark Pirate Commandos, they spawn separately. Normally they're supposed to spawn all at the same time, I'm pretty sure, but sometimes they have, like, different trigger points or something, I don't know. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, sometimes they appear just specifically to provoke you. And actually fire at you. In fact, more often than... They actually provoke you a lot more often than they actually fire at you, interestingly enough. They just want to taunt you because they go, oh, I got this teleporting ability and you don't. Well, one thing I do have is key finding abilities. Of course, then again, you know where it is. You're just trying to prevent me from getting to it. Okay, folks, so next time on Metroid Prime Trilogy, specifically Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, we're going to get the third key and then take on the Guardian of the Ing Hive. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all, and thank you again for your support as well. Thank you. Goodbye.